They have to go to the air.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back to throw, Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans push further out in front. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Badgley on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all of these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
70, Indy. Protein spill, 5.
Manning now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 38-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back. 41 Mike. 41 Mike. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Again, it's Manning. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Manning firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Down, 50, plant.
Check 41.
Hey, orbit.
41's coming. 41's the mic. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Mike 41. I'm coming.
Throwing again on second down. Manning. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On third down, Manning, and he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Ryan Shazier able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
41 Mike. 41 Mike.
They'll go for it. It's Manning. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And that's caught inside the 30. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ballgame. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. On first down, Watson. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
X3, 218, 2.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Manning, he'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Here we go, set. 60 outlaw.
I'm coming.
5.
On first down, Hines. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. Here's Hines. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
60 Pittsburgh.
Watch the pass. Switch.
Leo.
Sponge. No.
Pilot, 64, weak. Set go.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Manning, catch made here by Campbell. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's got this down to the 35. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Hey, check 24.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And a short gain down to about the 33. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Deuce. You're out. Buzz.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Manning is going to let this go. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Ready.
Mike's 50. Think you gonna get this, boys? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
Hey, Haywood. 61, matchbox lights.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Hit it.
On play action. Now Manning. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Hines. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Hey, high 7.
41 Mike. 41 Mike.
I got him.
41.
On 2nd and 9. Manning. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
41's the Mike.
Hey, zoom.
Check 41. Let's go one more. 41's coming. 41's the Mike. Watch the run. Mike 41. I'm going to wedge that.
To throw on 3rd down. Manning looking deep for Hilton. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And it's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Watson now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. He gets it to Thomas. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn.
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him. Touchdown, Houston. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point by Badgley, up and good, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Ready?
Here's Manning to throw. Flushed out right. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line.
Hey, Charlie. 41 Mike. Go.
Throwing now is Manning. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Manning. And the catch made by Hilton. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Recon, 132 fighter.
This is Hines. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Colts.
Manning now on first down. Campbell making the catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
First down, Indianapolis.
Hey, Alpha.
Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike.
Mike 41, Mike 41.
Here we go.
Snap.
Into the red zone now. Manning. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 17 yards out. And the Colts are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will shave 1 more off this lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll run it with Johnson, and he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
It's a game of 3. Brings up 3rd and
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And now the rookie's free. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney merciless, able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Manning. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Manning going to try and throw on 3rd down. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Gary and Conley. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Mike, 41.
Again, it's Williams. And an alley to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a 1st down.
a gain of 16 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Texans, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener.